Hello AstonMTBers, here we are, Nicolai Saturn 16 M.G.U ride review. Changing gears, not even moving. Absolutely mental. If you haven't seen them, there's 3 other videos on the YouTube channel in the barn talking about the bike in more detail. Here I'm going to do a run down a trail and just talk to you about whatever part of the bike crosses my mind. Let's go. There's a dog up there, hope he doesn't attack me. Hello, yes, bravo, well done. So what is this? Nicolai Saturn M.G.U bike, the latest in e-bike tech. 12-speed integrated gearbox and motor. Big 750 watt-hour battery. There's a 960 option, which is massive. Carbon belt drive, no oil, no maintenance, should last 20,000, 30,000 Ks. Gearbox, change the oil every 10,000 kilometers, that's all you need to do, takes less than 5 minutes. The pinion grip shift has gone, we've got trigger shifter, now we're getting going. Yeah, no derailleur to brake, no chain to slap around, no chain to clean, no chain to oil. There are some options for semi-automatic shifting, which I've sort of tried, haven't worked out or had any success with yet, but still pretty cool. You can swap the shifter in the app with which lever you want to go up, which one you want to go down. Yeah, so far, this bike's done over 500 kilometers. No problems, no oil. Smooth. Seems powerful to me. Seems as powerful as any other e-bike I've ever used. And on paper, that's confirmed. Shifting, best shifting I've had in my whole life. Super quick change. Just changing now if you want. Actually, the M.G.U matchmaker isn't the best for my needs. Can't quite get the lever where I need it, but that is that's personal preference and a bit of luck with matchmakers. Frame, full aluminium, made in Germany, beautiful Nicolai quality, 70/20 alloy, which is better in most ways than the alloy that most bikes are made out of. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh. Hang on, I've got a tickle, got a really bad tickle on my nose. Oh, 70/20 alloy, Nicolai quality, 5-year guarantee, 10-year spare parts guarantee. Double sealed bearings, barely needs to change them, they last forever, the bearings. Ah yes, super quiet, unbelievably quiet. Might be the quietest of any bike I've ever had, or equally quiet to other belt drive bikes I've had. Definitely the quietest e-bike I've had. Definitely the best e-bike I've had. Yeah, amazing. €10,999. Frame kit, 7,500. You can win a frame kit or a brand new Nicolai Saturn G1 in the current competition. I've also ordered a frame myself. I reckon I did less than 5Ks on it, and I emailed them, like, put me on the list. I'll take the first one whenever it's ready. Actually, I tried to buy this one from them, and it's not for sale. They said there's been a couple of tiny changes from these sample test bikes to the production one. I don't know what that is, but just some minor tweaks that they found during the prototyping phase. Going uphill, you can just shift. Super quiet, super easy. You can shift under load. Yeah, amazing. Best shifting I've had on any bike in my whole life. Yeah, 1099, pretty good build kit. More information about that in the other videos. Front suspension, pretty good. M.G.U brakes, pretty good. DT wheels, pretty good. Bike yoke dropper, best. SV lab saddle, best. A crossbars, stem, headset, pretty good. No problem with any of the parts really. I had the full bike. I'll get the HCW Rooney replica levers for the M.G.U brakes. Just a bit of a nicer ergonomic feeling. I don't like these short levers so much. So yeah, full enduro geometry. Mine appears to be a bit slacker than it says on the geometry sheet, but basically Geolution Geometron geometry. Bottom bracket's a bit higher, which is good. -5mm BB drop. That's really good on an e-bike. On an e-bike, first of all, or my experience, you do more technical off-road climbing. You're also going faster, and you also want to keep the cadence up. So the pedal, it's more difficult to time your pedals on the e-bike because there's more happening, more often, more quickly. And yeah, so good to get a higher BB, keep your feet safe, stop banging on any rocks. And I think most bikes are so long and flat now, so much stability from the big wheels that you don't need a low BB. Also, I think the bike's falling better with them, rock side to side more easily. This bike feels extremely lively, 26 kilos, and I put that down to slightly higher BB, so it tips more easily. Progressive linkage, so you get a big pop out of things, and also all the weight in the middle, so the wheels are it's nice and light. There's a good pull here. Oh! It's not even that hard to bunny off really. I'm not very good at bunny hopping or manualing nowadays after a pretty serious arm injury some years ago. So I can't really pull hard anymore, but I can still get this 26 kilo sled up in the air. Cornering, absolutely fantastic. The tyres, I really like these Continental tyres. I didn't like them so much in the downhill casing, but in the enduro casing, which is actually about the same weight, really like them. A bit more, seems to be a bit more flexible, and it's not so quick kick out when you lean on the edge. Nice, happy with that. Geometry's great, up and down. basically as extreme as you can get without doing something crazy or doing what I did and building my own bikes. My bikes are very similar really, just slightly longer chainstay, a little bit steeper seat angle, a little bit slacker head angle, but otherwise pretty much the same. I think we're getting to the point now, which is great, where geometry will just settle down. We'll work out we have worked out what works well. They'll just be more like motorbikes, where all the geometry's the same. Motocross bikes, all the geos pretty much the same. And it's just more about tuning, setting the bike up for the rider and the terrain and getting the balance right, all those things. But yeah, this bike, fantastic. I had a lot of the earlier e-bikes and a lot of them were junk. They're just like trail bikes, XC bikes made into enduro e-bikes. This is a full-on enduro bike. I would like it if it was a mullet wheel on the back. You can actually change that with a mutator. Got an email back from Nicolai this morning, confirming that, so you can run mullet. Yeah, just great. Yeah, super quiet, super blunt. Send it, no problems. On the brakes, way too much for that corner. Yeah, I think this is the best mountain bike I've ever had. The only way it could be better is if it was one of my steel custom bikes with the same motor. Otherwise, it's the best mountain bike I've ever had. Absolutely amazing. You get home from a big 45k ride, still super quiet. This is as efficient and clean drivetrain as when you start it. The gates is like self-cleaning. So quiet, so quiet. Bike's really quiet, and then this guy's fucking talking bollocks the whole time, disturbing the peace. Absolutely just charges. Nothing slowing this boy down. And I've got to go here. Wrong way. Yeah, just smashes through. Yeah, absolutely excellent bike. I think the best bike I've ever had. I love e-bikes. They're absolutely fantastic. Ideal for people with jobs, families. Maybe you don't get so much time to ride. Now, e-bike, you got an hour and a half after work, before work. You can bang out a really good ride. You can do the same on a mountain bike, but you know, if you're just in it for the rush, I'm mostly into mountain biking for the speed and the rush, the ride, fun, the adrenaline. So, yeah, absolutely amazing e-bikes. Just bang out a 40k ride in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Get home. Big battery, still battery left. I don't need to clean the drivetrain, don't need to twist any limit screws, don't have to change the cable tension. just go. This is like the bike I wanted my whole life. Absolutely amazing. What would I change? Nothing. Make the suspension a little bit more linear, and I would put a mullet wheel on the back, get the suspension tuned. Boom, job done. Easy peasy. So yeah, best mountain bike ever had. I ordered one straight away. I'm doing a pretty interesting build on that. It's probably going to be end of August, September. You can win one now. The ticket sales are going well for that so far. If you aren't an e-biker, or you live in America or some other countries where the e-bike can't be delivered for legal reasons, you can choose brand new 2025 updated Nicolai Geometron G1 from Geometron in the UK. The reason why it can't ship to America and some other places, it's just e-bike regulations. I'm sure maybe even by the time these bikes are ready to deliver, that will have been sorted out. It's just paperwork that's got to go through for different battery types and I don't know, different certifications in different countries. Yeah. Don't want to say really, it's great. Jesus Christ. That's it. Go and check out the rest of the review on YouTube. It's 5 parts in total. This Saturn M.G.U review. Go and get some tickets, and yeah, that's it. See you soon.